447, whatever they got, killing them now. Whatever, take them out, it's our time. Ain't that right? Now they telling everybody vaccinated, they need to put the mask back on. And other people tell them, don't worry about the new one, you don't need it. I'm like, y'all ever seen Django? Yes, sir. When they want to know about wearing the mask, to cut the eye holes, hold on, let me get it right. Are we wearing the mask or we not wearing the mask? Ain't that right? That's how, man, I'm going to tell my wife, don't make no more mask. Hold on now, you cut the eye holes and then mask. Oh, this time we're going to go down without the mask. Next time we're going to wear the mask, okay? So they're confusing people. People got signed, fully vaccinated, no mask. Now they coming out saying, you got to have a mask. Some places finna quarantine again. Yeah, I would say quarantine again. Now they're going to act like it come from Africa. Africa got it. I don't believe nothing these people say. Now, listen, the best thing we can do that for everybody watching and saying, make sure you live right. Ain't nothing going to beat living right. You can't protect yourself. It's too much out here. You can wear them mask. You got to take them off eventually. You got to brush your teeth. Some of y'all. Then, got to wash it behind. Man, around your cheek spread might go in there. You don't know how you getting it. Then you got to walk around tight ass. Just to make sure you don't get it. Glue your lips and keep your ass real tight. And go ahead, white women, how they do it. So, excuse me, ma'am, how you keep your ass so tight? I'm trying to but let them know you're trying to keep them getting corona so nobody don't take it offensive. Yeah, sometimes you'll do stuff to be offensive to people. Once they hear that part, you got to roll it out quick. Excuse me, how you keep your ass so tight so I keep getting corona? Then, before they can get angry, they say, okay, you trying to really get help. You ain't trying to criticize. All right? Hello? So like when you walk down in the house and you see somebody got a bulge in their sheetrock, you say, oh, there go a white woman's ass. A small one. Y'all ain't never seen no piece of sheetrock with a little knot. How many of y'all have seen one with a little knot in it? Don't touch it. You'll be touching a white woman's ass. No offense. I like white women. I'm married to one. I like everybody. I just hate everybody that hate me. Everybody hate me. I'll never tell my love, no, I hate you more. That's you don't know me. That makes me hate you even more than that now. Ain't that right? That's how you got done. It ain't wrong. Yeah, somebody hates y'all, what y'all supposed to say? You supposed to say, no, I love you with the love of Jesus. No. Which really wouldn't be bad because Jesus killed niggas. Maybe I will tell them that. I love you with the love of Jesus. So really that ain't bad. Ain't that right? That's really better. Waste all that time. That's how I love you with the love of Jesus. That's what that means. Take them to a ship, throw their ass in the bottom, chain them up, throw their ass off, let the shark eat them, pull them back out, bring him something on auction block, give them a wife, snatch their ass back, give them kids, sell the kids off, cut their foot off, make them work their ass off, pick cotton. Right. Say with the love of Jesus. And say, may Jesus be with you. Isn't that right? They'll understand it then. So that's what you tell them. They practice somebody. I hate you. What you supposed to say? Y'all can get it out right. You gotta make them think they want to say, I love you with the love of Jesus. Gotta make them feel like something's gonna work out for them. And it's not. It ain't worked out for us. And it's not. And it's not. Just terrible. Black people tell the truth, they know good and well. Jesus make your tires go bald, he mess you up. Jesus made bright, wreck my truck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that Joe, I don't know why I was moving the car, he came in, Paul, like, man, what you doing? I got my truck. He said, all right. I said, what you doing? He like, wreck your truck. I said, boy, I know you playing, you crazy. Oh, no, he was on the other side, I said, he said, nah, I said, I know you can. You couldn't wreck you were following me. How you wreck? I went in this car wash and I went between the thing and came out of. That Joe just laid that thing on that pole and just went down the side. I seen inside my truck. I like, oh shit, I'm sick. What was he thinking? I'm like, what were you thinking? That was it. Put it on Jesus. What you gonna do? Say, Jesus made me do it. Y'all remember how the devil made us do it? Same people. Jesus, devil, which one is easier? Ain't that right? Yahuah told him, said they sin be forgiven. He said, which is easier? Y'all all right? Years ago, we couldn't talk like that. They had us so programmed and bamboozled and brainwashed. We didn't have enough sense to even know better than that. You know, eventually people watching, they say they hate me. They don't know why they can watch me for 3 hours and they hate me. Because Yahuah trying to make sure they're going to come up in the judgment against you. Nobody I hate out white. Absolutely nobody. Listen. I don't watch no priest. I don't watch these people. I don't even wait my time. Oh, let me just see right quick what they talk. Seriously? I can't invite that stuff in. That stuff wrong. There's some folks like that. Let me say this. There's some people that preaching a mott. I guarantee you'll find them before I will. I'm trying to tell you what, they're going to ask me, Lee, why you think they call him Jingling? You'll find out before I will. I guarantee you'll find out before I will. And your hands soft like a lady. You'll find out. Man, I don't be out here searching for nobody. For what? Tell them, give me one passage say, go search out and find more people preach the truth. I ain't never read it. They hadn't either. Everybody who's doing what they're supposed to do, doing what I'm doing, they too busy. And they ain't got no be looking for me either. We'll meet up in the march part. Everybody do what they're supposed to do. See, I know these folks think, but you know what? Everybody right. We all need to get together. We all need to come back. That's right. The man clearly said it, one fold and one shepherd. He said, who he said gonna bring them? Who he said, say it louder. So what I'm trying to do it for? He said he gonna do it. He said other sheep I had that not that fold, he said he was gonna bring them. Yep. They're gonna be one fold. I don't know why these folks trying to get in the man's way. I let the man do his job. I reach the people I supposed to reach. The man said he gonna bring her. I'm finna go get everybody. He said, that's why I'm gonna kill you. Cause you read, you ain't got to understand. I never told you to go get nobody. No way he told the apostle go get nobody. They ran across a man preaching and teaching. They asked the man, they said, we should forbid him. He said, why? He against her, then he for it. Leave him alone. Shut him, he started him out. Why he said, you won't read what he said? What we need to do is try to set up a fellowship where all us get together and buy a tent and go out and witness it, trying to bring. He said, man, leave the man alone. The man, he ain't against us. He said, why are you messing with it? Everybody that preaching to mine, I be plowing for him. I be telling, man, nobody got to prove nothing to me. I want to come prove, for what? Ain't nobody on this planet I'm trying to prove nothing to. It ain't for you. You don't like it. It ain't for you. Y'all all right? Y'all ain't got, man, how many times I tell you I go passing out tapes, giving out cards and invitations? I don't need the headache and the stress. I got what I got. Let me carry a little bit. Mr. Yahuah give me my little 5, 10 folks in here. The rest of this cardboard in here look like there's more people than that. Ain't but 5 or 6 people in here, and then we buy the little noise makers. Let me hit the button for, y'all may know I'm gonna hit the noise maker. Hit them. All right, stop. See that? That's how you do it. I got this from the NBA, how they do it. They don't have the fans down. You put the cardboards in the seat. Tom Smith in that room, him and them 2 little people. That's all it is. What I'm gonna argue these people for? That's what you see. That's what you saw. That's what you supposed to see. Y'all know what? You know, they used to try to tell all the time. Somebody, I remember, I had a teacher. Well, believe it or not, I had a few teachers. I don't know why they were trying to teach me, but they did it anyway. They risked their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there. But anyway, so I teach. You know, you get to argue with folks. Somebody say something. She said, if somebody tell you you're a dog, you don't get out and start barking. Like, don't make no sense. She like, don't argue with them. Just don't argue with people. You know, but you know, at that time, I was a elementary. How you don't understand no stuff? Y'all understand that somebody argue with you, don't argue back with them? Do y'all understand that? It don't make sense. You argue with me, I need to argue back. They say, don't waste your time, don't argue with them. When you get older sometime, I ain't reached it yet now, so I'm just telling you, I ain't not there. But when you get probably Uncle Ted or Malcolm age, do y'all understand what it's like to live on a planet and the closest thing to you is a tree? Because you're the only person on the planet. Then all of a sudden you fall asleep and wake up as a woman right there. That's Malcolm. But anyway, so time will teach you how to, Malcolm been around a while. So y'all been hearing him, he be jumping up, we get through like, boom. I hear that. Yeah, I can't do that. I was gonna try one time, shit. I mean, I fall over, that blood already rushing my head, that thing don't calculate right. And you go up with your ass in the air and your leg go like that, then you get rushed to the hospital trying to explain what you were doing. It sounds dumb. The worst thing you're gonna do is explain it to a doctor. Cause they just be listening. I remember one time I got locked up, I had to explain to my cousin, he like an uncle. My mom made me call him if I got out of jail. I had to come out and stole the car. I said, God almighty. I called him, collect call. He answered, he said, hello? I said, Pastor Smith, he said, yeah. I said, Tony. He said, Tony. He said, what? I said, I'm locked up. He said, for what? I said, I had stole a car. He said, stolen car? He said, you knew it was stolen? I said, yes, sir. He said, you got in anyway? I said, why did you die? I said, oh, this getting worse. I just want to hang up and say, because y'all just go ahead and send me to prison. Because this call is getting worse. He asked me logical questions. It sounded bad. He said, you know it was stolen. He said, you still got in it? Why did you do that? I said, oh my goodness, I just wanted to die. The preacher just talking so logical. It's just like, can I just please go on down the road somewhere? You know what I'm saying? I need to leave right now. I mean, it just sounded suicide. It's like, you hear yourself sometimes do some stuff you do, you say how dumb it is. Somebody can walk you back through that stuff, you say, that really didn't make no sense. But you know what happens? See, we don't have people that care about us like that now. People now want to see you messed up. Y'all remember that now. Even your friends, they want to see you messed up. People like bad stuff that have you not good. Go say, man, I'm doing real good. I'm passing all my classes. They be like, will any of y'all friends be excited? Man, I'm doing real good. I ain't failing none of my classes. Man, I got all A's. What y'all friends gonna say? That tight. Y'all ain't got no friends? It's tight. See, I ain't got nobody to celebrate with them. That's tight. Well, moving on. It's just COVID, they ain't got no friends. I had friends, man. I was on my way to being a genius. I was gonna be too smart, I could tell. I knew things real early. I remember I was in the hospital, I let the nurse and them sit there just look at me. They not looking back, I can understand stuff real early and stuff. I knew stuff. Go to the store, all kind of stuff by myself. Hold on, everybody all right now? Adjust that speaker, it's making some noise, like some giggling or something. But anyway, yeah, that's around, went to school, first grade, good grade, second grade. I was no bad kid when I was small, wasn't I? Hurry up, mama! You said I was? No, I wasn't. I was a good kid. Fifth grade. You'd have left me in Atlanta, I was doing good, because I was getting ones and twos. Them damn alphabet. That's why I don't like them. Alphabet. The Greeks and Latin messed me up. In Atlanta, we were getting ones and twos, like an A and a B is a 1 and a 2. I got over here and damn put that A and that B, and I didn't know what the hell that thing was on them. And they ain't get the A and the B. I wound up getting the damn D and the F. I didn't know what that stuff was. I was like, because it was, you know what I'm saying? It was foreign to me. I'm used to wondering, what is the F for to do? The D I thought was doing fine. So you got this stuff on your, you know, you see what because we had ones, I know 1s and 2, B or C was like a 3. I had a lot of 1s and 2s over there. I came at the Cal County School, they damn messed me up. Then they books, the words sent them just looked at fire. You know what I'm saying? We had the D's and the dusts and the stuff. I don't know what, I got the Cal County, I don't know what the hell they put in them books, but for every round, I just wasn't catching on too well, I guess. But I was hanging for a minute, I was going. That damn boy sat beside me and messed me up. Go home, because I wanted to be somebody. I want to be an American. So I was doing all my work and stuff and my homework, and that boy at me was I gay. Anybody ask y'all that? Don't you ask? Them kids will mess you up. That's right. When you doing your work, that boy at me, he said, you gay? I was like, gay? I'm like, no, sis or something like that. No. He said, why you doing your homework? I immediately stopped. I was done. I spent doing my homework, man. Had me no shit like that, man. What you doing in 5th grade, somebody ask you that stuff? Ain't about my homework. So I had to prove to him I wasn't no sissy. I won't do nothing now. All right. Well, that boy messed my life up, man. That was it. And I asked her, I said, so what you do when the teacher come in there, because he asked you to come to your desk, they ask you, who got that, you got your homework, everybody pad to get it, and you sit there, come to your face, they ask you, where your homework? I like, what you do? He said, just look at them. I was like, what? She come in, she said, frankly, she said, where your homework at? She said, where your homework? She said, you don't have your homework? She walk off. I said, I do this. So here, where your homework? Look at it. It was working. I didn't know her ass was putting that shit in that book. We'd have been stopped that stuff. I thought she was just gone. I thought we were good, you know, because she ain't said putting that down. She just said, she walk off. She go back to her desk. Little did I know she had a book right there. She was marking that stuff down. Messed me up. Woo, boy, it was rough back then, boy. Danny back there, you know about that, Danny? That boy was rough back there. How many of y'all didn't do, well, back then you didn't do your homework? That's the bad, man. I don't like to do that. School is supposed to be him. When I go home, I don't have no business doing no school. Let's do what we're going to do right here. That's right. They don't do nothing but call problem, bust up home. All you gonna do is piss my parents off. My parents were hard working. They ain't got time for that shit, man, calling up that stuff. They already got to hear about what I done at school. Now they got to hear ain't did nothing at home, too. Home is for coming home, throw your stuff down, throw your books down, get you something to eat right quick, and run outside and play. That's right. That's right. Play. School don't exist in the morning, 6:30 when you get up. That's right. I'm going to start a school. All the work be done in the class. You know what happened? People don't realize what happened with homework, though. Homework ain't nothing but to punish parents. Because the kid ain't doing it, you have to do it because it's time to go to bed. They asked them mess around the last minute. They went, played, and bring their in that side last minute, dragging around. You're like, what you doing? Trying to do my own. Your homework? You supposed to been done this. Now, get your ass out the way. Then you got to start right after. Kid be like, this ain't work. Y'all see that all it is to bust up home. Homes they'll flow better if it went all that homework stuff. Man, I got to high school and they had a lock. They don't have lockers in elementary, middle school, do they? They have lockers in there? We ain't have middle school now coming along. You either in or out. Ain't no middle. You're in the middle, you undecisive. So you indecisive. I was elementary, high school. And you went elementary, did middle school and high school, so you were kind of caught in the mix. You didn't know where you want to go in life. You want to go back to elementary, you want to go to high school. Don't worry about it. Why y'all think they call it middle? Because you're in between. So you ain't really nowhere. So anyway, when I got to high school and learned about them lockers, I said, man, that's a good place to keep your book. When they sign my book, because you go to that first day, about the first 3 days, they sign them book, I tell them, I don't want no ugly book. I want a new book. Listen, I'm getting a new book. I ain't like, them old books, tore them shit. Nah, I said, man, I'm not getting this. It's somebody else's book. I want that new book because I'm not going to carry it. When I come back, when I leave your class, this thing here is untouched. It's a virgin book. I give them back that book, never before opened, never before used or written. I don't write nothing in that book. This is your book. I'm going to put your book up till I leave your class. Now, when I come to your class, if I ain't got time to go get your book, it's always some kid that'll give you their book. Let me see your book. That's how you got through school. Y'all all right? That's called navigating the business. Now look at how I am now. Now I'm a success. Can't read word for damn or spell, but look at me. I'm teaching y'all. Give me a hand clap. Hit my button. Appreciate y'all cardboard. How many of y'all know you should carry your books and keep up with them and study and do all that stuff? I feel sorry for y'all. Life was miserable. Man, I think I've been dyslexic. What is dyslexic anyway? Sorry, no, make sure I had it. Carrie tried to holler. Carrie tried to tell. I wasn't no did. Carrie told me, you remember that time when they told us we were did? I said, Carrie, nobody never told me because I wouldn't read. So nobody never told me I was dyslexic. But then, yeah, I have my class here. That's it. I try to teach them. Sometimes I got to do one-on-one lessons with them. Hard as I try. He sure look at him. Got his own little class going on. Is he learning anything though? Hey! I seen the teachers in the old Tim, this how you got to do it. You got to let this you got it now, Tim. You know what you're supposed to do. Y'all ought to change. But all that's good. But no, really, I'm telling you something, honestly. Take advantage of what y'all learning now. Because although it seems useless, you'll be surprised what you're going to need again in life. That's the truth. Now, a lot of stuff I learned I felt like was a waste of my time. If you keep living and you go through life, you're going to enter a situation where you're going to find some stuff you learn. You're going to need it. That's the truth. It's stuff first, second, third, fourth grade. I said I'll be needing it now. Fifth grade, I don't remember what I learned in fifth grade. So I might have used it, don't even know I used it. It's like a karate move and you ain't never even been taught karate. Where I get that from? Don't worry about it. Y'all all right? All right, we're going to get ready so we can move forward. Where your glasses at? You ain't going to see a damn thing. You blind, ain't you? He got a glass. What, you got contacts in? Where your glass? Can you see how many hands? How many fingers I got up? Yeah, you need your glasses. He messed up. How long he been blind like that? You thought about getting him a dog or anything? Uh-huh. Oh, not one of the players that walk him around. He didn't get it from your side of the family? He can't say that. How old was you blind? I'm asking like that. Was she born blind? Now you been wearing glasses you was 7 years old. 7. Man, you can't even play. When you that little man, you got to keep up the glass. And that bad had them bifocal. When she was 7, they had them thick when they know how to put the little bitty one down. You had the whole big glass bottle. God almighty. She said she would have redeemable for 5 cents on the bottom of her glass. You know what I mean? She said they kept, every time she put her glass in there, they'll take them to the convenience store and try to get another drink. Listen, y'all ain't laughing. This is good shit now. Yeah, I know that right. All right, hit the button. Hit the button. Yeah, y'all man, this stuff, we can take this on the road. See, you can even use blind people in your act. Kids, ain't about all them. They said, talk to them. Ask them who burned up that meat. Who burned up the meat, Dad? All right, we got to get ready to go. Try to act normal. Somebody got to teach y'all how to act. How many of y'all know how to act normal? Did y'all hear the key word? And they raised their hand, didn't they? So I don't know how to act. I just be normal. No, I act normal too. Where y'all act normal at? Here? Oh yeah. So y'all are acting now? That's tight. That's tight, ain't it? Woo! I'm gonna see y'all outside these 4 walls. All right, we're gonna get ready so we can sound the katos around. All right, please. Go, carry on, please. All of that, Abel. Woo. God almighty. Somebody put some Rice Krispie in my knee. Most High Kudash Abba, in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua, HaMashiach Hadu, for allowing us to assemble, to be here, to become an Adah before you. Ask you, which is a congregation or a fold. Ask you to barak us to be your arm, which are your people. People that you made a Goim, which is a nation. That you will blot out all our kata and our ma'al, which are our sins and our transgression. Giving us an opportunity to reconfirm and establish a relationship with you before it's too late. We Yakra, which is called upon your Shem, your name, through Yahushua, HaMashiach, the anointed one, that you might grant us to become joint heirs with the Berith, which is the covenant that you vowed to the Abbas, which are the fathers. Barak Jerusalem, your Shamayim and your Sabut, with the heights of where you dwell in your armies. Your Ra'ah and your Mal'aki, which are your messengers and your shepherds and your messengers. Barak those watching in, those we commit to you in Palau, ask us Palau with them in front of them, that you grant them an understanding, that you grant them the law's desire, that they might receive your Yeshua, which is your salvation. We ask you to Yasha us in the time of trouble, which is deliver us. We yakar upon you again for no other help we know. We ask you to search us to see if there be any Rasha Darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting, which is the way of life. Let the bar of our paw, the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our law be acceptable in your sight, which of our hearts. We ask you for your Ruach HaKadosh to seal our Basar, which are our mortal bodies. Grant us to keep us in our Nafash, which is our souls, that it don't be lost. Let us reign with you in infinite when you establish your Malkuth. We ask you to please don't let us turn to the right or to the left. Don't let us forsake you and turn from you as we have in time past that we doubted you. That we lean and we look to other deities, other Elohims, and did not acknowledge you as the only one. Please forgive us. We're sorry. I do for everything you've done for us, even the opportunity to be able to assemble, to hear, to sagad, which is to prostrate ourselves before you, or bow ourselves before you, to ask you to please save us. Don't forsake us, please. But before you come back and destroy the Iraqs, which is this place, please let us be Sadiq with you. Let us be found Sadak, which is righteous and just, in your which is in your sight. Those that could not be here that are still healed and still seeking for their recovery, ask you to barak them and for the effort and desire. And when we've done all we can do on this side, And as we prepare to move further, we ask that you take full control. That you get the Tahalim, the praise, the Kabod, which is the glory, and the Kabar, which is the honor. In the Shem of Yahushua, HaMashiach, we pull out. Let us all say, Amen. Tell them, ain't smell. Enjoy all that jumping up fast. Tell them, them days are in. He'll fix the way you get up. You have to meditate when you get up. You have to think about every moving rock. But I go down that rock a little bit, that's a knee that'll pop, that knee will pop. Whew, time is coming at you. Isn't that right? All right, y'all know we're going to start at Romans 15:4. Why we start here? That's right. We're going to build, right? You got to have a foundation. So you got these people take off, and we were guilty of it years ago. Just take off and start going, so I ain't even got a foundation. How you going to build without a foundation? Isn't that right?
That's right.
If he told us to build up ourselves, well, the first thing we got to have.
Foundation.
First thing Christian folk do, run off and start building. And you see what happens just like in Florida, don't you? Mm-hmm. Foundation starts sinking. That's a collapse. They don't anybody. When your foundation, it ain't solid. And then you know what bad, just like we learned, there'll be warning points too. They're warning. You see the cracks in your foundation. You see it's not stable, but you keep going and you keep adding more stuff to it. Time to go back and reconsider, every one of us. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Whatever was written before.
Nikatab for our alignment.
Was written to teach us.
That we through endurance.
That we through endurance.
And the kum of the Ketubim.
So not only that, we had to have some comfort.
That's right.
And that right, got to be a confident, isn't that right?
That's right. Of the Ketubim.
Of the writings.
Might have your call.
That's how we try to use this. And knowing we got to have a comfort to go along with it too. Let's see what 11:1 of the book of Romans tell us. Let me say 11. Let's see if it's 11 and 13. Somebody brought a tiger? Who that? Somebody check their breast milk. That kid growling. Ain't that right? The kids sound ready. All right. Well, they baby, they don't do that. It's when the grown folks start yelling out. Oh, no, that's what I want now. 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11. Matter of fact, get it 3 and 1. Sister Mo, give me 3 and 1. Let's change direction. How about that? We'll come back. Romans 3 and 1. All right, listen.
What advantage then hath the Yehudi, or what profit is there of circumcision?
That's what he's trying to tell them. So, I mean, at looking at this, what would we say the conversation was? I had to be what? Whether you had to be circumcised. Now, how many of y'all agree with that? Based on what you're reading, the conversation did you have to be circumcised or not? How many agree? You can agree or don't agree. 2 people, 3 people. It's tight. Look at the 2nd chapter of the same book. We'll come back. 2 and drop it down about 22. Romans 2, 22. Now we were reading the 15th chapter. 15th chapter, book of Romans. That would make sense. All right. What's that, 22? We'll read down. Listen.
Thou that sayest a ish should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery?
So they want to know what else happened.
Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege?
Then we talk about what sacrilege was. Well, correct, probably like abomination. That was different than what we were told. All right, come on.
Thou that makest thy boast of the Torah,
What happened?
through breaking the Torah,
Do you what?
dishonorest thou Elohim?
See that? He said your whole boasting was about the Torah. He said, but through your breaking it, you wind up, you do a dishonor to Elohim. Same way when you're in a marriage, when you go outside your marital vows, people don't realize that's what you do. You dishonor them. Y'all know that? Y'all gotta remember, this is a marital situation we have here. That's what we have. This is a committed relationship based off the same premises as marriage. So he's saying they boast about it, and then he said you wind up dishonoring the man through your breaking of it. So that's what we gotta look at. People don't realize you shame your spouse when you go out against them. Y'all know that?
Yes, sir.
People don't do it. People who y'all think they look at? They look at the man, they look at the woman that's being played. They say you look like a fool, don't you? Because you've been played. That's how he looks like. That's what he looks like when we make our proclamation that we are the obedient of Elohim. We the Yahudim. We the people that's in a committed relationship with him, and then we go against that relationship and we go against it. So he said you make your boast about doing this thing. You boast about the Torah. Through your breaking of the Torah, you dishonor the man. Y'all got it?
Sir.
All right. This is what we use to separate us from everybody else, is the fact that we have direction and instructions. Christians don't have direction and instruction. It's all based off of feeling. Everybody just sit down. I tell you, they had church years ago. Well, they probably should have. People sat down, they had never die. That was really, y'all don't know nothing about that. Everybody died was a sinner. That's how dumb they were. Yeah, it was never die. Because he said, he that believeth in me shall never die. So he had a religion called never die. It was. Once you die, you was a sinner. I ain't got to tell everybody else to do it. They're dead. But see, because people take off with stuff because they'll get some inspiration from one little circuit they read, and they build their own religion. And people sit down, had other religions where people sit down, and they sit down, they say, wait, whoever the spirit move on, get up and preach. They did. They sit down, so whoever get up, you don't question it. Everybody lying. They just jump up and say the spirit moving on and just start preaching. The other folks just follow. Can you imagine you just sit here waiting on somebody to just jump up?
Good.
We don't have no such custom.
That's right.
Made absolutely no sense where they had nowhere they gonna read. They just had people sitting around waiting on the spirit to hear somebody to jump up.
Right.
Just foolishness. But
right.
that's what they do. Because you know they go, spirit led. That's why they come to these churches with no wall and the folk got walls in there. Which lie you gonna stay with? Open door and the door closed. Don't close it, leave it open. Take them off the hinges. And that just don't make no sense. But I mean, people looking for something. And sometimes in looking for something, you'll get kind of swayed or pulled into stuff. That's why you have to sit down and you got to use some rationality when you're reading. Just like we looking, he asked you about the advantages. He was talking about the Yehudi, which is us. Y'all know that the Yehudi is celebrated. That's what our name is. We Yehudi. When we multiply, we the Yahudim.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear me? We the Yahudim. We by ourselves, we Yehudi. Ain't that right? We Yehudi.
Yes, sir.
So now he want to know about you boasting in the Torah. Through your breaking the Torah, you dishonor Elohim. Let's see the next verse. For
The Shem of Elohim is blasphemed among the Goyim through you,
because
as it is
of you.
Ketab.
See, just like it's written. That's what he said. There's a lot of people that take my Shem, he said, take my name out of character and out of context and misuse it. He said, because of you. Because of your breaking of it. So you play a part of it. Sometimes, man, like looking, wonder why somebody might treat them a certain type of way, a woman. It could be because of what the other spouse has done. Hello?
Yes, sir.
You let me tell you something. Women are notorious for that too. You can tell by their friends that they've been talking about you. You tell by their actions, how they treat you. It is, how many of y'all ever had girlfriends or been in a situation where they had friends, and you could tell how things y'all might kind of conflict. You don't know why sometimes you don't like them and they don't like you for whatever reason. It ain't for no whatever reason because you've been played. It's because of what they told them. That's the truth. How many of y'all familiar with what I'm talking about? I'll be familiar with you have something, you like, I hate that person. And you don't know why, but you do, because you sense something with that person, but you never just put the connecting rod was the wife or that girlfriend. Yeah, they'll do it. So that's what he looked at. He looked at my name. Listen, he looking at, why these folks just throwing my name around like that?
Right.
Let me see. Among the other people, the other name, he said, it's because of you. You the reason why. Y'all don't realize a lot of these people here make people hate you. People hate you, don't even know nothing about you. What I'm saying is, no, people you don't know anything about. People are talking against you and don't know nothing about it. It's because of other people that cause your name to be blasphemed. That's why you gotta be careful what you do. But that has to happen so you'll understand what he goes through. So guess what that means? You're just like the Nabaim. Y'all remember that? Same punishment. You get the same punishment.
Yeah.
Same punishment. That's why we understand. Okay? Y'all were told on the behalf of the Mashiach, it's not only giving you the rain with it, what are they supposed to do? So guess what? He said, my name getting shitted out here, yours too. Let them run yours down too, so you know how I feel. You understand what I'm going through. All right, let's say 25. Listen.
For circumcision among profited if thou keep the Torah.
See that? It profit if you practice the directions, if you stay in line with them. But
If thou be a breaker of the Torah,
what happened?
thy circumcision is made uncircumcision.
See that? It puts you back out. So we start looking at Abraham, a man that had direction and instruction. Abraham was keeping and doing before this. When he received this, he stayed in the practice of this. So if you're saying you're following him and you're saying you've been circumcised and you're not practicing this, then you right him. You right him with the other people, you're uncircumcised. Y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's how Abraham got it. Abraham didn't get in obedience and compliance when he got circumcision. Abraham was already compliant.
That's right.
He was already walking obedient. He already shama. He listened. He hearkened before he received it. He gave it to him as an ox. It was a sign. That's why we take it on. It's a sign. He gave it to Abraham. Abraham circumcised everybody that was in his bed. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Everybody was buying. A higher servant, not you. Not you. It was everybody he owned, possessed. Everybody that came out from him, Abraham made sure those were circumcised. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
And all of that, they were supposed to stay in this practice. See, the two that are sent out from him first, when you look at, when I say first, not counting Ishmael, but when you start looking at Yasakak, and then you're looking at Yaakov descended from him. So these men were practicing, they kept this practice. Y'all got it? They didn't get into this movement here. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how this work out. He said, become to you uncircumcision. So,
If the uncircumcision keep the Sadiq of the Torah, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision?
so y'all understand that? He said if somebody uncircumcised kept the practice of the Torah, shouldn't his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision? Since you've been circumcised and you broke it and you gone back to uncircumcision. Now, someone who has even been circumcised is a keeper of the Torah, which means they keep the direction and the practices. He said, now, shouldn't that be counted for circumcision? Mimicking who? Abraham. That's right. Abraham didn't get no laws after he was circumcised. He had them before.
That's right.
So you get to understand. See, that's why he wants you to come on and shoot somebody in your mouth and shoot yourself in the foot. Because Abraham actually kept the Torah and kept it while he was uncircumcised.
That's right.
He only got circumcision. It was an ox. It was a sign to what he gave to Abraham and to his seed. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
That's all. It was a sign. But another ox that we had to look at is keeping the Torah. We kept the practice, the regular practice of the circumcision, removing of the foreskin, but we're still blind.
Yeah.
All right, 27.
And shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature,
He said it's already. You're born like that. If
it fulfill the Torah, shafit thee, who by the letter and circumcision does ma'al the Torah.
now he asking you, now the uncircumcised from its nature, because that's how you're born, a male child is born uncircumcised. He has a covering over the head. If he fulfills the Torah, shall he judge, shafet you? For you who have written, let's read it. For you who have written and being circumcised, you have transgressed the Torah. That's terrible rain. Really could have said an uncircumcision which is by nature. If it fulfilled the Torah, it actually asked you to judge. Am I correct, Lynn? It's asking, shall he judge you?
Yes, sir.
Basically, it's asking you to judge. But the way it read, it's saying, well, okay, broken. It's kind of what they call broken English. So basically asking you to judge. And they talking about you being circumcised, you have transgressed the Torah. Because we're dealing with another nature now. See, nature has a way of gifting things or taking things. Now you got the circumcision, so you're looking at being what we call gifted, baraka. But now if you go against that nature of the Torah, then you look at what happens. Just like when things go against nature out here, there are some rewards that you get. I ain't talking about no good reward. There's some things that nature works against you. It don't work in favor when you break and you go against nature. Even with man with man, it didn't go unrewarded. That's how you got AIDS brought into to the place. That's right. That's how you got into it. AIDS were brought in because they went against nature. Which nature they went against? Both of them. Both of them. They went against two natures, and he punished you for them. You got nature that Elohim established when he put man, he said, it was not two for each.
Be alone.
I will make him.
And help me.
That was nature. That's Elohim nature. I'll make him what's appropriate for him.
That's right.
Ain't nothing been more appropriate for a man than a woman. Ain't nothing been more appropriate for a woman than a man.
That's right.
Ain't that right? Ain't nowhere in the world no bulldog can tell me she want no woman. Now if you let her stick on no 9 inches of no plastic on the front of her vagina,
Right.
you want a man.
Yeah. Right.
Ain't nowhere in the world you tell me that's dumb.
No.
Man gonna tell he don't want no woman. He gonna go get a man, make him put on a wig, some lipstick and a dress, and stick some socks in that bra.
Right.
You a retard.
Yeah.
No good way you going against nature. Ain't that right? On every fraction you went against nature. Ain't that right? And it's gonna reward you for it too. I ain't never seen a healthy gay in my life.
Right.
They can vegetate they want. All of them look sick and run down. Lip hang wrong. Well, good. We ain't got no business doing that stuff. Y'all all right? Somebody
Yes,
got to say
sir.
it. I ain't gonna say it. Who else gonna say it to him? That is, you going against nature. Well, he'll establish that's nature. He'll establish those principles with him. He said, this is my nature. Now you dealing with, they would call, we don't use the word, the divine nature, which is by the Ruach. Then you deal with nature. It's gonna go contrary to you. Your ear, your body, every time I seen a bull, they look broke down. That stuff breaking, homosexuality break you down. RuPaul sick.
Yeah.
They'll start out that little cute little shit, be fooling them folk. You sick. Razor bump just shooting out their ass. It don't even work. It don't work. You go against nature. Who is gonna punish you?
Yeah.
Every time I see it wham, it beat them down. That started, it beat them down. You going against what the man established. A man supposed to be with a woman, and a woman supposed to be with a man. I don't buy no LGBT, care that shit to hell with you.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
care the Sheol.
That's right.
I don't got no business with her lips in no woman panties.
That's right.
Got the truth. Same thing with no man. Got no business no nigga draws.
That's right.
Right.
What's up? Man, supposed to get him a woman
Yeah.
and marry her.
Yeah.
Make sure I clear that up too. I don't go along with no fornicating neither.
Yeah.
Get your wife. As soon as y'all can fornicate, get your wife. That when it be funny. Get your wife. You can laugh about it. Be right. You got him be fornicating. This girl give you some of that stuff, and then you gotta go to the doctor try to explain you ain't gay. You got it from a woman. It's hard to get it from a woman now.
Yeah.
At least you ain't gonna get it from a woman. Right, you come at that age, you'll be trying to explain us a girl gave it to you. I ain't buying that. Gonna be hard for y'all to show up around him.
Oh,
Y'all look at them pews. Y'all just look at them pews. Y'all look at the pews. Look at them. Them pews don't hold no AIDS ass. Y'all can't put them on him. All these young folks, y'all can't do it. Y'all get you a wife, you stay safe. Y'all young women, get y'all a husband, stay safe. Soon as you get real hot and horny, can't hold yourself, you need to get married.
yeah.
And we clear this up now. You're gonna need a job, some income. You can't come in hot till you're gonna need an income.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta show yourself responsible. You can get hot in there but a shower. Go play a video game, come back. All right, what's the next verse, 28? Need to tell them the truth. Y'all know
That's right.
I was horny, I was hot too. If folks mess you up, you be down there clinic.
Yep. Yep.
Them folks give you a bag of rubber, you know what you be thinking? If I'd have had these earlier, I wouldn't have been down here. Because Yahuah don't make you intelligent, and you can get a rubber. They got that much tongue in their mouth. You folks have AIDS in the throat too now.
Yeah.
When they get AIDS, I'm just telling you, it ain't just in the private part now. I'm trying to tell you now. Get up, you mess around and get a little friction and your pores open up. That's how you have the open up relief. Mess around that AIDS, that come out there, go right up in your pores. Go ahead and let them folks tell you they don't know how they got it. These folks know that stuff everywhere. That stuff like Corona. You don't know where you got it from.
Yeah.
And therefore, he is not a Yehudi who is the inductor in appearance.
Indicator.
Who?
Indicator.
Indicator is used to induct people. Yeah, we're gonna go back down. 4th grade, I'll never miss that. Now let's look at how they use this indicator. An indicator in appearance of the eyes, which is the unseen, nor is it a circumcision that is the visible signal in the flesh. For he that is a Yehudi is not one by appearance, is what they're trying to say. Mm-hmm. How does it read for 28, 2 and 28?
For he is not a Yehudi, which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision, which is outward in the basar.
All right, 29. What did it say?
But he is a Yehudi, which is one inwardly,
He's talking about the inside. Uh-huh.
and circumcision is that of the law
Yes.
in the ruach and not in the letter, whose tahalah is not of unashamed, but of Elohim.
See, that's what he talked about before, about a man praising about the fact they get other men to be circumcised. They look at that signified a person being considered to be a Yehudi, see not from Abraham. So what he's trying to get us to look at, it wasn't the appearance, it was what's on the inside. That's how we know Yehudi is from what's on the inside. Why is it important for the inside? He told us what proceeded out from the inside of a man.
Right.
Murder, evil thoughts, drunkenness. He said all these things defile a man. He talked about what we have to do to clean up the interior of what we got.
Yes, sir.
That's what we have to do. Right. Let's see something. See if that the 23rd chapter, book of Yahuah. 23, 24, 25, 25. Let's try that. Yahuah. Does that make sense? Let's see. Let's see what it's saying. Listen.
Woe unto you scribes and parshim, hypocrites,
Hypocrite. For
ye make clean the outside of the cup
and
of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess.
robbery and gluttony. What is gluttony? Gluttony. Okay. So y'all understand that? Destruction to the scribes and to the parashim, the hypocrites, for you purify the cup and the bowl on the what? Which is what? That's right, visible appearance. Visible appearance. While the inside they are full of and gluttony. Y'all got it? So let's just start talking about the appearance, how we look at clean ourselves up. Now, why would he use a terminology like that? You know, as a man, so what? Had divers washings. See if that's Beth Malakim, 2 Kings. We had Dallas Washington, Malaki, messenger, 21. I see 9. Let's see what happened. Listen.
But they hearkened not, and Manasseh seduced them to do more rasha than did the Goyim, whom Yahuah destroyed before the Benim of Yasharal.
Now see what happened. But they did not do what?
But they hearkened not, and Manasseh seduced them to do more rasha than did the Goyim, whom Yahuah destroyed before the Benim of Yasharal.
So the fact that he told them they did not listen tells us what? They were told, they were warned. Who said, you said that, Ryan? Mm-hmm. Who said that? Humpback. Humpback got the answer right. So, Jonah, Humpback, you to be getting answers right. Okay, he said, yeah, appreciate it. I know he paying you. Promise the kid candy. I appreciate it. So what this tells us, that's what I want y'all to do. When statements are made, try to consider what happened to cause this statement, but they did not listen. Tell me that they were warned. Let's back up and let's just see what happened in the 6th verse. Since we said it, let's see about it. Always you want to consider the conversation. All right, let's see what it says. All right, listen.
And he made his being pass through the fire and observed times.
He used magic, and I think the time gonna be divination. Use divination. Go ahead.
And used enchantments and dealt with the familiar ruach and wizards. Mm-hmm. He wrought much rasha in the of Yahuah to provoke him to anger.
So you see what he did. Listen what he told you he did of that. Pay attention to stuff like this. It was in his sight. He could see it. All right, to provoke him to anger. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And he set a graven image of the grove that he had made in the Beth, of which Yahuah said to Daud and to Shalomah his ben, in this Beth and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen out of all Matah of Yasharal, will I put my Shem forever.
See that? Forever. Listen, that's what he told Daud and Shalomah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Neither will I make the regal of Yasharal move any more out of the Arats which I gave their Abba, only if they will observe to do according to all that I have amarred them, and according to all the Torah that my Abad Mushah amarred them.
Y'all see that? Now, what's important for us here? This is your stipulation, your contract. And I shall not make the foot of Yasharal wander any more from the land that I have commanded them, and according to all the Torah that see, that's why we read. See, stipulation, which tells me I already knew what you were going to do. It was always contingent upon. It'd be like, when you say you'll love me unconditionally, if you do. Mm-hmm. That's how they do. A lot of times you got to make sure you put them stipulations in there, and women will throw that stuff back up on you. It's conditional, even with Yahushua. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. See, he said, if only they shall observe to do according to all that them, and according to all the Torah that my Abad Mushah amarred them. He commanded them. Let's see what happened. So listen.
But they hearken not.
See, that makes sense. See, now he's telling you what happened. Now, they didn't listen. They didn't know. They had no idea. This is the first time they ever heard it. But they didn't listen. And
Manasseh seduced them to do more rasha than did the Goyim, whom Yahuah destroyed before the Benim of Yasharal.
What was the purpose y'all think him destroying them before?
They did in his sight.
No, they wanted you to see. Mm-hmm. I want you to see what I do to people when they go contrary to. Mm-hmm. When they anger me, they provoke me. So Yasharal, well, for me, sometimes Wives will do that. When you get upset, you get so upset. And why do I get upset? Because you be doing what you're supposed to be doing? Because you around here obeying?
Oh.
Why would I get upset? Why would I get angry and highly pissed?
Awesome.
That be for no reason. That's what people look at with him. No, but they didn't listen because you don't listen. You don't pay attention. You don't follow instructions, and that's why I get pissed, just like he does. Y'all see that? And then you allow things to come in and seduce you and get worse. He said, "That Neguin whom Yahuah destroyed before the Benim of Yasharal." Let's see what else happened. And
Yahuah spake by his Abadim, the Nabaim, saying, because Manasseh,
hold on. That's it. Because
Manasseh, Malak of Yehudah, had done these abominations, and have done Rasha above all that the Amorites did, which were before him, and hath made Yehudah also to Qatar with his idols.
Let's see what happened. Verse 12.
Therefore, thus said Yahuah Elohim of Yasharal, behold, I am bringing such Rasha upon Jerusalem and Yehudah, that whosoever shama of it, both his ears shall tingle.
Ooh, let's see 13.
And I will stretch over Jerusalem the line of Shamram, and the plummet of the bed of Ahab, and I will wipe Jerusalem as a ish wipeth a dish,
Doing what?
wiping it and turning it upside down.
So y'all just clean outside. He
Yeah.
said, I get the whole plate.
Yeah.
I get the inside of the bowl too. That's how I let them know they were hypocrites. I got all of them out of there. He said, when I got them out of Jerusalem, I got every one of them out of there. He said, I do just like a man do when he clean a plate, he clean a bowl. I turn it upside down in their face, and I make sure I wipe it on every side, make sure I get all that out of there. That's why he told him, well, hypocrite, you don't know how to clean. I know how to get it all out of there.
Yeah.
Why would he tell them about wiping a bowl? What this guy do with anything? Because they understood about purifying how you clean something.
Yeah.
He says, that's the same thing I do. It's in my sight, I can see it. Why would I leave something in my sight that I can see? I can see the filth. I can see the abomination. Why would I leave it there?
Right.
You're looking at the plate. Why would you leave stains in it? You were supposed to examine. He said, oh, look, it's right in my face. How I can't see what to get rid of and clean. Dishwashers hurt y'all. Because you leave it to other people.
Yeah.
So he said, and I shall stretch over Jerusalem. He let you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to stretch out. And I'm going to clean it just like one wipes a dish. Wiping it and turning it up, turning it on its face. I'm flipping it over, cleaning it.
Yeah.
Both sides. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Goodness, they don't like that.
Yes,
huh?
sir.
So that's what we've been trying to do, get an understanding. We hadn't had one. So I go to try to repair, come back and fix the breaches we got, man. We got a breach with this man. This man got a problem with us. He done spared us. It don't mean we're in a good spot, though. Because now you sit in a temporary situation till he look at, do you turn or I just come back and I just take you out? Now, we watched him. He got up through Corona. Now you got Delta come through him. Now you got to look at how many going to escape this one. Or he said this will be the one where I will wipe it clean. I spared you guys before, and what did you do? How you living? Okay. I don't know what they be thinking something gone. He done. He's not done. He's not done. Let's go back over to 3:1, Romans. I try to get y'all fit. I don't want to try to hold y'all all night. I could teach them, they ain't gonna do it. The only reason I'm up here, because a lot of you not gonna do it, and he wanted that way. I mean, he wanted that way and make sure at least you heard the conviction. See, when you hear it, it's up to you to decide what you're gonna do with it.
That's right.
That is. Everybody has to make self-examination when you hear where you at. You can't look, what you think, what you gonna do, what you think about it, what you gonna do. Really, at the end of the day, that's on him. I know what I'm gonna do with what I hear. I know where I'm trying to go. I know why I came. I know I can't. Ain't come from nobody but me. I got why I'm picked up grandkids and all. Isn't that right? I moved to a whole nother to the dog. That don't change that. I can't hear for me.
That's right.
At the end of the day, I can't hear for me. All my stuff was contingent on me. I had to be right. I got to be saved. I don't want to die, and I don't want to burn forever. It's always been about me.
Yeah.
I picked up this job for me. If you don't want to be burned, if you don't want to burn, you don't want to die a horrible death, then make sure you do this job right. Did I hear two Musha? See that you do all things after the, what was it? That's right. Right after the soil, right after the pattern. And that's right, the teacher showed me the tent plan. This how the house go. This how it go right here. This the behavior we supposed to be in. Y'all hear me? As becoming Kudash. Let's see. If so, 3 and 1, what is the advantage of the Yehudi? Or what is the benefit of circumcision? That's what they want to know. See, they're trying to figure out, if that's the case, if uncircumcision is natural by nature, and a person can keep the Torah and it be counted toward circumcision, then what's the profit? And if a person's circumcised and if they break the Torah, they right back at what nature put them in. So it looks as though a person that's uncircumcised is actually in a better state. No, both of them in a bad state if they ain't keeping the Torah.
Right, right.
The Torah is the only thing that divides us. The only reason he gave us the token, the only reason he gave us circumcision, because it was an ox, it was a sign. Isn't that right? When he created, when he told Barashit, he put an ox where? And you right here, ain't you? You need something. That's why we go back and read it. That's our Nakum. So now that's what they asked and what we would have asked if we heard that conversation. So what is the purpose of our circumcision? Let's see. Much.
In every way.
Hello?
In every derived.
In every way. Why?
Rosh, because
that's right. The beginning. That in their hands.
The Abarit, the bar of Elohim.
Oh, let's do something. Much in every way. That sticker, he done kicked in early. The beginning, Barashit is before the beginning. That in their hands, I mean, it started here. That they were entrusted with the Dabarims of Elohim. That's why we look at it was to us first. That's why I'm saying we can let no Gentile teach. I ain't know where I let no Christian teach me. They read their book, and the book tell you in every way. It benefits us in every way. Because that's what we got it first. I don't need no secondhand information, no 15-hand information from them centers. No kata, it don't make no sense. Man, I had it first.
That's right.
That's our advantage. That's your advantage is superiority of position. Hold on for a second. Let me borrow you for a second. Hold it for a second. Come on. Man, you gonna get ready to fight. All right. All right. You ready? What's wrong with this? What would be wrong with that then? You at a disadvantage, right? So that's what he's telling me. Now you're gonna let somebody teach you. This your position over them. And you're going to let them teach you? It don't make sense. Be like, you're in a damn position. You can't teach me nothing. The man telling you clearly, in the beginning, from the beginning, it was in your hands that you were entrusted with the Dabarims of Elohim. Hello? Yes, that's our advantage over them. They tell you don't even have to be circumcised. Let them talk that. Let them teach what they want to teach. Yeah. Come on, let's see what happened. Verse 3. Listen.
For what if some did not among?
See, he said, what if some didn't believe? What?
Shall their unbelief make the Amunah of Elohim without effect?
Nullify. We make it not effect, yeah. The what they put, yeah, Amunath. How you pronounce Amunath of Elohim, for faithfulness of Elohim. Let's see what he told us, verse 4.
Elohim forbid.
He said, may it never be, but
let Elohim be Amat,
and
every Ish a Kazab.
Kazab, a liar, as
it is Katab.
He said, that's why as it written, listen.
That thou mightest be Sadak in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art Shaphat.
See that? When it come down to them judgment, we can overcome. Simply because, you know why? He's letting us know Elohim don't lie. Y'all hear that? So we let them be the lie. Who told us? 23:19. Titus told y'all something that he got from somewhere else. Bamat bar. Seriously? All right, they called it a number. Titus said he got out of that temple just in time, didn't he? I mean, it's a number. Hit him with it. Hit him with a ruler. Booyah. Boom.
Boom.
That's it, wrote it. Root it. Boom. 23:19. But Mark, bro, listen.
We getting there.
23:19?
Yes, sir.
What here in Genesis, that they call it?
Yes, sir.
All right, listen.
Elohim is not a ish that he should kasar.
See that? Noah.
The ben of Adam that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it too?
Uh-oh. Let's see what happened.
Behold, I have received a mar to Barak, and he hath Barak, and I cannot reverse it.
That's what he said. See that? And they only called Balaam in because they wanted him to change what he said. So guess why that was written? For consolation. That's consolation. Right? It's all for the learning, but understanding in how it works and what dynamic. This was consolation. Just say Elohim told you something, and then somebody came along and tried to do something different, and it'll cause you to stay and say, well, he changed what he said. He said, no, I didn't lie. He said, when I said it, he said, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make it good. They brought Balaam in. They wanted Balaam. He hired him in because he wanted him to curse Yahuah. Yahuah had already told they're going to be Barak. So he told Abraham he going to get him. He said, into your hand have I given all this into your seed.
Yeah.
He said, I give all this to your seed. So that was a Barak to us. Now we got somebody come up telling us we've been cursed. He said, no, Elohim is not an Easter, he should lie. Then he'd have been Easter, he should repent. If he said it, he gonna do it.
That's right.
And he gonna make it good. He'll
That's
make
right.
it too. He said, well, he gave me a mark and told me to Barak. And guess what he did?
Barak.
And he had Barak. He said, I cannot reverse it.
That's right.
So that was Nakum. Think about y'all. Let me tell y'all something else. Y'all how many feel like we let a man hold dictation over us or had to wait on to get affirmation whether or not he gonna do something for a person. I told you I was gonna do something according to you keeping the Torah as Abraham did. And if you do that, nobody can disannul it. In the book said, though it be a each covenant, he said, no, each disannul it. That's right, he made it up. He said, no, each can disannul it. If you keep every walk, every attribute of Abraham, there's no way in the world nobody can come in. I'm telling you now, you cursed. He didn't get it from Elohim. He said, I ain't spoken to him. I'm not spoken to this man. He lying. I ain't sent him. He ran. He said he had stood in my counsel and caused the people to hear my debar. He said he would have turned in front of Russia they doing. He ain't never sent nobody to do that. He sent somebody up to let them know it's always an opportunity for it to get out. It's always, even he said that, he said they didn't listen. He let them know. I told them what to do. Keep everything that I marred you, I told you, and you'll stay here. I'll never make you move again. He's all that contentment. If you do it, you'll never move. You'll stay here right here in my own. But what happened? We broke it. It looked like years ago, Reed. It's like, I know he said he wasn't going to, but damn, moved him. You say you're like, that's kind of crazy. But it's because you know what? You're looking with Christian eyes.
Right.
We don't look for detail. How many of y'all have read, he said he was going to do something one day, it didn't happen. I'm being on me. I did. I didn't question, but I did question in myself. Because I'm like, you're like, I know you say we don't do that, but then you did it. Like, because we miss details. Contingent upon you doing this, you keeping this. And you miss them details, it'll look like he didn't do what he said. And the whole time, I did do what I said. If you stayed with what I told you, I wasn't going to remove you. It just looked like it. Isn't that right? That's the truth. Everybody trying to come and get all the nation, get together. We need a national day of prayer. Find it in your book. Where he told you to pray with these people. He never told me to pray with these people.
No, sir.
Ain't that right? I don't know where we get that from. Y'all heard these folks, national day of prayer. We need to have like Catholic Jews. You do that stuff when you're on a ship and it starts tossing you everywhere and you find out your God still don't answer.
Yeah, that's right.
It still take a Yahuah to be the one to rescue you.
That's right.
Ain't that right? It took Unit to tell them, no, man, y'all wasting y'all time playing them piece of shit.
That's right.
Ain't that right? It's me. That's why they both going like that. He no, it's me. Y'all wasting time.
That's right.
Harry's call on your God. It's wasting time.
Yep.
These people know they ain't serving in nothing. That's why they don't stay stupid with it. That's why they can go mess around. They ain't got no fear now. I got to fear that man what he gonna do to him. That's what keep me straight.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hold on. Oh, behold, I was saying, let me see something. Let me see 22:1. Same book, same with him. Let's see that's what I want. Let's look at this. 22-1 Vermont bar. Listen.
And the Balaam of Yasharal set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side of Yarden.
So you know what happened when you look at that? Just like the word pitch. First thing they be thinking baseball. But when they use the word pitch, they tell you direct and fix it firm. Did y'all know that? That's what they actually tell you. See, you pay attention to details on words. You think a pitch, think about a pitch is just a throw, ain't it? So you say they pitch, basically, they just throw something up. But actually when he told them to pitch it, he would actually tell them to erect it and make it firm. See, you talking about people, we builders. We don't have nothing with the only thing we have that we just temporarily put up and we do so-called.
Yes, sir.
That's why we ain't build them beautiful. Them boots in that league, because they temporary. You know what that was symbolic too? Your body. That's right, it's temporary. That's why you say, I'm just trying to put up something, I ain't gonna be here long.
Mm-hmm.
So you put it up, that's what it was, because he built it for his animal. We weren't gonna be here long. So you pitched out, that's why we going and we set up. They supposed to be built up and bricked all up and set up. He wants you to build it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, temporary, because you getting out of it. You getting out. That's why I want you to, I'm getting you out of here. And you know what the hell we done got over here? We done pitched.
Yup.
We done erected the firm. We done sat up, we ain't going nowhere. I tell you, I know y'all ain't gonna go nowhere. Y'all love these people. These people can give y'all $200 a month per kid. They ain't gonna tax you for it later.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They gonna fool out you.
Yep.
All that to make you stay here. These people paying you for your kids since when? Better watch the trick come along with it. They pay you for your kid. Your kid finna have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
A kid get ready to get y'all some super glue and glue your butt cheek. I mean, all that little free health care stuff would come along. Had a little van, it had a little mobile home ride up in there, gall in your mouth and stuff and check out. Don't get on that mobile home, you'll be all right.
That's right.
We'll check your mouth when you get here. All that free health care sound. I know y'all like that stuff. You gotta start watching all that free stuff. How many of y'all remember that elementary had a little van, pull it, give you a little shot, check it? No, my kid on there, I check it myself.
That's right.
I'm just, man, you gotta start thinking, where that van
right.
come? Where that free stuff you don't pay that for? Just ride up shooting your kids.
That's right.
Getting all this stuff and going on your kid mouth for free. Tell the dentist on that said, do what them folk did. Do it for free. They don't tell you, I can't afford to do that, so how they can do it? Who paying these work? Them workers ain't working for free. For be gathering data off of your kid. Kid messed all up in the head, now be soft as cotton candy. All these little plastic bag, one of them little twist ties at the top of it. The 21. Then the Benin Yasharal, what is it, Mahalat? What they use for journey? My eyes bad. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh, it's way over here. All right, come on. And count. Yeah, leave that. What is this for? I don't be looking at no porn back there now. And counting in the plane. Malcolm, you laugh mighty hard. He told me it wasn't porn in the garden. That's that new stuff. Yeah, we had to put on some clothes, Malcolm. It'd be rough. In the plains of Moab. What are we talking about this? That's right. That means of the fathers. Moab means of the father. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. Don't you remember that? All right, I'm checking. You remember that, Jared? When you remember it? When I just said it? Don't try to act like he knows something more. They're like, yeah, I remember when you said it, yeah. And beyond, which one y'all remember what y'all done mean? It's a good answer. Which one y'all remember y'all done? I'm going to call on Joe. Tell them what y'all done mean. Yeah, you, Ian. Hold on, Joseph, what does y'all done mean? That's why I want to fight you, Joker. What, Alice, what does y'all done mean? Boy, you ain't worth a dime if I loan you 9 cents. It means defend. That's what it means. It means to defend. Flow down. That's what it means, to defend. You're done. By Jericho. Y'all remember what this means? Y'all, who remember what this means? Good, because we ain't talking about it. Now let's look at it. Let's look at them and see what they call Jericho. That's right. Somebody, who that? Dexter, stop it. Stop it. Cut your. Hey man, always run up. Busted. Boom. Ain't that right? Boom. So, okay, it means fragrant. Fragrant meaning. Was that the root? Perhaps from. See now, see they start this here. Perhaps this is where it's from. They saying the root down here. This is what they saying probably came from. Yariach, the moon, the Yarick. Let's say fragrant, didn't it? Look up fragrant. Look up. It's a blow, breathe. Look at, no, look up Google. Go to Google. Let's start trying to tell her perhaps from. Yep, fragrant. Having a pleasant or sweet smell. Boom. I don't know how you're going to come up and tie that to the moon. I ain't never smelt them. Have y'all smelt the yard? That's what they're saying, that it had fragrant for it, having a pleasant or a sweet smell. Y'all got it? Hello? So now we go back and we look at Yarico. Y'all kind of know where it come from. I think perhaps it might come from the Yarik. Who knows? A place in Yasharal. Okay, it's month or else from. Okay. All right, we'll go back. Let's look at what. Where we at? 2? Oh, we still at 1. All right, let's go. All right, listen.
And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, saw all that Yasharal had done to the Amorites.
All right.
And Moab was sore afraid of the arm because they were many. And
of their
Moab
numerous.
was distressed because of the Benim of Yasharal.
They were filled with dread because of the presence which the Piney of the Benim of Yasharal. All right.
And Moab said unto the Zakanim of Midian, now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the olive licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, was Malak of the Moabites at that time.
See that? Well, this is what happened.
He sent Malachi, therefore, unto Balaam, the Ben of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the Nahar of the land of the Benim of his arm, to call him, saying, behold, there is a arm come out from Mizraim. Behold, they cover the Pani of the Arats, and they abide over against me.
And they living next to me.
Come now,
Okay.
Come now, therefore, I prolong thee, curse me this arm, for they are too mighty for me.
So what that mean he saw them as? Elohim. That's what an Elohim means, it's a mighty one. He just said it was too mighty, so he was recognizing that there was Elohim. The fact that he said it was strong, that's what the mighty is. Elohim means the mighty one, okay? So he was saying they are too mighty. So he's recognizing that they were stronger than him. Perhaps I may be able to, and
Yeah.
that's tight, Chris. For
I didn't know. For I want that he whom thou Barak is Barak, and he whom thou All-I is All-I.
Ta'or. Go ahead.
And the Zakanim of Moab and the Zakanim of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand. And they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the Dabarim of Balak.
8.
And he said unto them, lodge here this Layla, and I will bring you Debar again, as Yahuah shall speak unto me. And the Sherim of Moab abode with Balaam.
So you sure, yeah. Sorry.
And Elohim came unto Balaam and said, What anashim are these with thee? And Balaam said unto Elohim, Balak, the Ben of Zippor, Malak of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is an arm come out from Mizraim, which covereth the Pani of the Arats. Come now, all me them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out.
Y'all paying attention? Go ahead.
And Elohim said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not all this arm, for they are Baraka.
Y'all hear what he said? You shall not curse this arm, for they are. Let's see what happened. So
Balaam came up in the morning and said unto the Sarim of Balak, Get you into your Beth, for Yahuah refuses to give me leave to go with you.
let's see what happened.
And the Sarim of Moab came up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refuses to come with us.
Let's see what he did.
And Balak sent yet again Sarim more and more honorable than they.
More distinguished than the former.
And they came to Balaam and said to him, Thus saith Balak the Ben of Zippor, Let nothing, I applaud thee, hinder thee from coming unto me.
Let's see what happened.
For I will promote thee unto very great kabod, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I applaud thee, all me this arm.
For me.
And
Wow.
Balaam answered and said unto the Abadim of Balak, If Balak would give me his beth full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the debar of Yahuah, my Elohim, to do less or more.
I'm going to do less or more. See that? I can't go past over the commandments. Let's say 19.
Now therefore I applaud you, tarry ye also here this Layla, that I may know what Yahuah will say unto me more. And Elohim came unto Balaam at Layla, and said unto him, If the Anashim come to call thee, come up and go with them. But yet the debar which I shall say unto thee, that that shalt thou do.
Okay.
And Balaam came up in the morning and saddled his ass, and went with the Sarim of Moab. And Elohim's anger was kindled because he went, and the Malachi of Yahuah stood in the Darak for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two Abadim were with him.
Stop for a second. One thing I was looking out here, 21, 22. Go over to 21. 21. This is 21. Slide down. No, chapter 21. 21 and 1. Hold on. Turn down to 5. Let me see something. Don't worry about it. Should have talked about from the top of the rock he's seeing and let his last state be as his. 23? No, 23. 19, 23. See if it's 23. 23. Trump down 5. 23 and 9. So make it 7. Then I want to just tell y'all something. All right. What verse you at? 7?
Yes, sir.
All right, listen.
And he took up his mashali and said, Balak the Malak of Moab hath brought me from Aram out of the Harim of the east, saying, Come me Jacob, and come defy Yasharal.
You hear what he told him to do? He wanted to curse Jacob and come and denounce Yasharal. Y'all hear that? Let's see what happened. That's what he said.
How shall I all whom Elohim hath not all Or how shall I defy whom Yahuah hath
Actually, he
not
using
defied?
denounce. He using denounce versus defy. Whom Yahuah had not denounced. Listen.
For from the top of the Sur I see him, and from the harem I behold him. Lo, the arm shall dwell alone,
Apart. And
shall not be reckoned among the Goim.
y'all hear what he told us was going to happen to us? We're going to be separate. That's why he told us to come out from among them and be ye.
But all.
But you never knew why he told you to do that. Because of this. See, Balaam saw that. He said that those people were going to dwell alone. And they weren't going to be counted, reckoned. We weren't going to be counted among the other Goim. Okay? Let's see what else he told you. Verse 10. Who?
Can count the dust of Yaakov,
Or?
and the number of the fourth part of Yasharal. Let me moot the moot of the Sadiq,
Listen.
and let me last in, and let my last end be like his.
That's what he just said. Let's see what he told him. Verse 11. Then
Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to all mine enemies, and behold, thou hast baruched them altogether.
actually you baruched them. Let's see what denounce means. Publicly declare to be wrong or evil. That's what he wanted him to do. He wanted them to announce that they were wrong and that they were rosh, evil. A couple of things in that for you to pay attention to. The only way any of these people could actually have gotten us, taken us, or beaten us was for Yahuah to be against us.
Right. Right.
The problem was we never recognized it.
Right.
So he told you when he saw us, he said they're stronger than me. White people saw that with you. How you think they wound up defeating you? All they had to do was get Yahuah to be against you. And it wasn't hard when you didn't know your Torah. They invited you in to eat with them. You sat down and you played with them and their deities. That's how they beat you. There was no way they could have beat us. That's just being honest. If you look at all the factions of how they beat us, go back and look at what he told us. He told us not to give them our sons, our ben, and don't give them your banu. He said they're going to drive you away from me. They're going to pull you away from me. And it worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all know how much time we put in Jesus Christ? We got it from them. He talked about all of us being estranged from him. That's why we have to take this stance we're taking, where you have to be somewhat angry with these people to know that you don't get yourself fall back into it with them. You gotta watch everything they introduce. Y'all know how important it is for us to restructure our homes, the rearing of our kids, and how we operate with one another. They got us. Yahuah had publicly denounced that we were wrong. Everybody that got us know we wrong. These people knew they couldn't beat us. And I told him, he said, how can one chase 1,000? How two gonna put 2,000, 10,000 in flight? He said, except Yahuah had sold us. That's the only way you could have beat us. Yahuah had to sell us. That's the only way they could beat us. He done told you, man, we waxed strong. We were thick. Back then we were skinny. That's your mama.
Right.
He told you what. He said, y'all strong. He said, we were thick.
Right.
Hearing that right? The man told us, he said, we look like olives out there. He said, people like they can eat up the whole grass. You ever look on the Serengeti, they show you the animal, they showing all them animals moving. Then when they buffalo, everybody moving, the Serengeti, they run across the Serengeti, they eat up all the greenland. That's why Yahuah moving. He want them. How many of y'all ever watch them move? They'll hurt. You don't know why they move. They eat up all the grass. Yahuah, listen, they're constantly moving. He keeps them moving because they eat up all the vegetation. There are two numbers. You can't leave them there. When they come through, they food for other animals. He got to kill some of them off because they're too large. They eat up all the grass. And they start giving birth. It's too many. You're moving 5 million animals. Do you know how many animals got to die? other animals got to eat from? You know how many other animals count on the grass and vegetation and bugs and insects? He got to kill them. Some use them for cover. You got to wipe them. They much too big. That's what he told y'all is something that everybody understand. They're right next to me. They're eating up everything. Once they eat up everything, you know what they do? That's when they move. When they come across the cell, when they hit Greenland, listen, they stay there till they eat it all up. When they devour it, they leave. And you know what happened to other animals around them? They starve. They start starving. They have to wait for the next movement for them to come through. That's how he looked at us. All he seen was a massive move of olives out there. They strong and they thick. They're gonna eat up everything. And I know once they devour what they got right next to me, they coming right over here. I need you to curse them. But Yahuah said, I won't curse them. They Barak. Why we Barak? Because we followed the Torah. You know, because of Abraham. No, because you obeyed what Abraham obeyed. Abraham obeyed the Torah. How did you think you got in this situation? Yahuah had to curse you. That was the only way they could do it. See, the reason why you need to look at this, you had to be publicly denounced, to be told that you were wrong. You look at your situation he put you in, it was so they know you were wrong. You were wrong. And that man knew if Yahuah cursed him and publicly denounced these people, I can get them. You didn't know how your enemy would be. You can go buy all these guns you want to get. White people couldn't beat us with these guns. They couldn't even beat the Indian with them.
Right. Right.
The Indian had spears and they had bow and arrow and they were beating the white man.
Yeah.
You believe that they beat them white folk with guns, that the white people beat them with guns, you are an idiot. They beat them with niggas.
That's right.
We were called buffalo soldiers.
That's right.
We murdered the Indian. That's why they hate us. They tell you lies. John Wayne ain't killed nobody. If I gave John Wayne a watch and wind this shit up, he couldn't kill time. Push my button. White folks ain't killed nobody. They couldn't beat no Indian. Don't ever believe them people. They couldn't beat them. They had to bring us in. Every war they ever won, they brought us in. Any war they won, they gotta pull our face out. We won it. We won it for them. They couldn't win no war by themselves. They couldn't do it. That's when they go to them and limp. Much as they hate a nigga, they take us anyway. Because they know ain't no way in hell they can beat them people on no national stage. Russia cheat. Everybody look up these Russians. They the biggest damn steroid junkie you ever seen. Them folk can't do nothing without steroids. Take them steroids from them.
That's right. That's
All
right.
them can't do it. All you, they all in them bunch of steroid junkies.
That's right.
They be trying to figure out, man, how these niggas move? Like, how they built like that? No steroid. Well, I said, not all.
That's right.
Like who told, he got rid of Washington, he said, not all of them were clean.
Right.
That's right.
And he drug test, he said, all of them ain't clean. They can't figure it out. They knew. You know, all of them, all of us ain't without steroid. These folks know, man. Them folks said, you put us on the national stage, we shot everywhere we go. They know that any way you put us, at just on, they had no steroid. Just I ran the shit out of them.
That's right. That's right.
The white folk couldn't, that man run his ass off.
That's right.
That man jumped his ass off at the Olympics.
Yes,
These
sir.
folks shooting up, making robots and everything. Then they gonna bring Rocky out. I'll fight Rocky ass tonight.
Right.
Damn, he gonna call Adrian. His little boy at home watching that TV. Dad, he done knock you the fuck out. I put the L in there now. Come Christmas won't be no L in there.
That's right.
No L, no L. But see, the reason why you had to look this up, you got to understand how people beat you. None of these people, so when you look and you being defeated, why these folks beat you, it called Elohim against you. So what you think happened when you turn back to Elohim? Y'all know he gonna have to turn back to us. He gotta turn back to us. He got to. And when he turned back to us, they in trouble.
It's over.
They ain't no fool.
That's right.
Y'all think white folks ain't monitoring us and looking at why these folks talking like that? Most black people don't talk like getting Christians. I mean, talk about no Christian. Most of them they do, they somewhere getting high.
Right.
Banging, got all them wives and doing that, sleeping, having sex with kids. They look at, they ignore them anyway.
Right.
Yeah, look at that. We don't go along with it.
That's right.
We're establishing ourselves. We're making ourselves a goyim. And that right, putting some dignity and self-respect back in our kids. Taking our kids out of that education curriculum. I know y'all parents love because you're lazy shit, let them keep having them and do them. See, we smarter. We put our monies and funds together where we can educate these kids ourselves. We got to teach them the truth. We got to teach them the white man lie and got to teach them the Elohim truth.
That's right.
Because you got to have both. You got to have both of them come up with a logical explanation for what you're going through.
That's right.
If you're just going to take one side, you're going to build a deficit. You're going to build a loss.
That's true.
You got to teach out both sides. You got to learn their stuff, but we got to teach you the truth behind it.
That's right.
You need to know what they know about education, why they created and why they gave it to you. It's a whole creative, fabricated system that they conquered people and made people learn it. That's how it look important to you. That's all you have to do. You beat up everybody, take and destroy their system, then create a system and make people learn it. How you gonna be smarter than me if I make something up? Come on for one of y'all. Let me show y'all a game. Come on. Come on. Teach you a game, all right? It's gonna call it circles, okay? Now what you gotta do, you gotta get your circles to go around. All right, you're gonna do all your circles like this, then you're gonna do your circles. You gotta do your circles, you gotta do your circles like that, okay? Your circles gotta go, your circles. I want you to do that. Okay. Then go like that. See, you're off. You gotta do it like that. You do it like that? You shouldn't be. I just made this shit up. Every time you do it, I'm just gonna make up some more shit. You're not gonna win this. You trying to win though. You trying to do it though, right? You ain't gonna win it, cause all I'm gonna do is change up every time you do it. You did good, but come on, you gonna be able to do that? All I'm gonna do is change it up. He can stay with it, all I'm gonna do is keep changing it up.
Yep.
So how he gonna win?
Can't.
You actually would come to try to do it to say, I can copy that, with an honest intent of trying to do it. How is it gonna benefit you if I'm gonna keep changing it up? You see what I'm saying? Every time you do it, see, I'm just gonna change it up. See, I'll do something with you. Like that. You're gonna be wrong. There we go, right now. I see it. Wow. Because it's called circles. It's circles. That's what it is. They're getting old. What you think about all the work you're doing? It don't matter what you do, you're gonna still be wrong. The only reason I want you to see this and why I appreciate you, I'm sure you good. What I want y'all to understand, give me a hand, I appreciate it. What I want y'all to understand when I tell you about that, when y'all looking up stuff and you're doing a thing to give it, they actually give it to you in a way to where you'll never get above them. Y'all got it? Let's see the word. We looked at academics before. Look at academics. Because they teach academics in school, right? Academics. Isn't that what they call it, academics? Listen what academic, I want you to look at it. This is what they tell you about academics in school. Y'all see that word, academic? Y'all know this is not my word, right? Relating to and this is line 2. Not of practical relevance of only theoretical interest. So the man made it up, and he got more than one definition. So which one he using on you when? When he wants you to go to school, slide down. It's relating to education scholarship. But his truth is here, right here in number 2. It has no actual practical relevance. The only reason it's important to you because they created a system and put you under the system. They got other people to coincide with the system. Other people that captured you and dominate you. I'm not telling y'all not to learn it. You just need to know what's your advantage when you walk in. Just like tell you it again, if you're gonna tell me at the first, I ain't gonna never win, so I know how I gotta attack this. I don't wanna go in with all my heart. Now, if I know I can't win it, it doesn't mean I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna quit. I just need to know what type of person you are and what your system's about. And what hurt us, we're going with our whole heart out thinking that people actually trying to help us the whole time. They won't tell you that it's of no practical relevance at all.
Right.
Theoretical. Let's see what something theoretical is. Listen, of only theoretical interest. Let's see what theoretical is, which will break us down to a root word should be theory. You ever heard that before? I got a theory. That's not going to be off of nothing concrete. Concern with or involving the, theory of a subject or an area of studies rather than its. What's this? That's all it is. It's really not. And this is stuff you'll go to school, they'll teach you other big words and teach you all this vernacular and conversation, and they don't just tell you the root word, the whole thing you study. You just sit back and look at it. It's really not practical. It's only important because all they did to make it look like it's a truth is they got a bunch of other people can sign off with it. Like if enough people keep saying the same thing, it'll seem like it's the truth. Why would all those people say that? A lot of people can all consign to a lie too. Let's look up theory. Which I know theory should be our root word. Theory, a supposition or a system of ideas intended to explain something, especially one based on general principles, independent of the things to be explained. We put phrases in theory. What's this, just a sentence they're using? Used in describing what is supposed to happen or to be possible, usually with the application that it does not, in fact. It's a theory. They'll tell you how that world was created. You know, they'll give you a theory. A theory. Tell me, show you where the other planets out there popping around. 2 big mass balls hit each other and break out the perfectly round circle planets. Go take 2 big boulders and throw them against each other and see if they all break out the perfectly small, perfectly shaped rocks and people can live in them. Just get them. Go get 2 big old stones and throw them and slam them and see if a whole bunch of little stones all break off and they all land off thousands of miles from each other. And see if people start living inside them rocks. Foolishness. Foolishness. Just try it. It ain't hard. Go get them and slam them into each other and just see. See, what you're doing there is the right thing you do. Y'all check everybody. Nobody is not to be checked. If people saying something, where's your proof? This is what these people are teaching us. We need to know where you're getting this stuff from. And see, they'll get you, you'll read up here, you'll keep going, but people won't read down. And he popped right down and found a phrase. They letting you know right here. It's usually to describe what is supposed to happen or be possible. Usually with the application that it does not, in fact, happen. They ain't gonna tell you it's a theory.
That's right.
Because it was fact, it wouldn't be no theory.
Right.
That's what it wouldn't make sense to be. If it's fact, hell, you wouldn't call it fact theory. It's theory, because that's what I put together. And if you got a degree behind your name, if you've gone through and taken the academic courses and got scholarship, got a degree, people are buying into your theory, except for me.
Yup.
Right. I'm telling you, it ain't hard. I'll get 2 big rocks and throw them against each other. And let's see if they can break off and roll out at least 100 miles from each other. I want to say they'll even go a mile from each other. All these damn planets sitting thousands of miles from each other, uninhabited, and this one just jumped up. How this one pop out with people? Then they're going to show you some shit now. Alien flying around looking at us. What the hell they looking for? Niggas everywhere. Just laying down here and answer some questions. No, that's their ass up there playing around.
That's right.
And the alien got good saying, he look at this shit, he just started shooting gamma rays at this shit.
That's right. That's right.
Be smart to be shooting at the white folk.
That's right.
That's gonna be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
If you can hear me, don't talk to no damn white folk, call me. Ain't that right? Please don't stop at no white folk about their planet. You're gonna get the wrong information. Now, I'm gonna try to show y'all this because I don't want y'all to be dumb to stuff. I know I use these cute little words, but at the same time, this is, y'all, how many y'all ever heard of hypothesis? Y'all ever heard of that word, hypothesis? It just means an educated guess. That's all it means. This is what I guess. They use words like that when they get a little education. They try to make themselves look smarter than what they are. They just guessing. And because they have a degree in a certain area, it don't mean you know shit. You can be absolutely wrong. And that's our goal, to try to get our people we can think. Our young people, that's our goal. We want y'all to think. Check everybody. Check me. We say something. We tell you something. Look it up and see for yourself. This your soul. You out here. You live out here. Y'all don't live in him. When you go out here, you need to know for yourself. You need to know that these people create a system that everybody has to buy into. And the only reason they make people buy into it, you know how white people dominate these other countries? Through economics. Through economics and war. They make people learn. You got country teaching their people to learn how to speak French and English. When we would come along, everybody had to learn French because the French used to dominate you. That was more popular. How many of y'all, when you grab French was there, you go to French. You're going to take a foreign language. When I was coming out, back when it was French. Nobody never thought about no damn Spanish. We had 2 Mexicans on the whole planet. Mexico not even part of the U.S. It ain't even part of the globe. They their own little planet. So anyway, nobody learned that. You want to learn French because the French used to dominate you. Everybody that feel they're superior, they make you learn their language. They're only sending you back to Spanish because now you right back who? The Latins. See, every language you got. Why they folks go, I'm going to college, I learn to speak African. Man, they'll laugh your ass out of there. Speak what? African. Ah! That's because you talk about a continent, it's different language. But nobody go down there, I'm trying to learn to speak Zulu. Man, they finna flunk you right that day one. Y'all been, how many friends y'all had? Man, I'm trying to learn how to speak African. You want to learn how to speak French so you sound more astute and educated when you talk to these white people. You want to do business, learn how to speak Mandarin. How you make money? Don't speak that broke shit, man. You know how to speak Spanish, all you gonna be doing around there telling somebody to hand you some bricks and shit. You can't make no money with that. You want to learn to speak Mandarin. Be able to go there, hong chong, ching ching chong, ching. Ain't that right? They break you all that pay. Look at it. Anthony said, yeah, your dad let me, he said, silly American. You don't let your dad talk to me like, he told me he said, silly American. But I'm just being internationally, that's where you make money. You know how they teach niggas to make money? We make money over here. Wing stand, barbershop, one chair. You can't make no money. You know how long it done took niggas to learn to start on my damn barbershop? You can't make but what, listen, I make $1,000 a week, hypothetically, cutting hair, doing hair, okay. $1,000, I'm paying booth rent, $150. So I'm walking out with $850 in my pocket, right, man? My ass gonna get my own shop, let me see. I make $1,000, I pay $150 booth rent. Now my ass got to pay for this building, I gotta pay this electric, I gotta pay this water, and insurance. How much I'm bringing home now? I'm gonna get me some more booths in here. 2 more people come, they pay me about $150 a piece a week. Then they ask slow paying. I can't put them out, because then the shit back to empty. So some money beat no money. My $850 dwindled down more because I gotta pay this rent every month. I really need them with that $150, ain't enough. I need to get me 20 chairs here. Ain't no damn 20 folk gonna come here. And the 2 I got, get what they finna do. You ain't gonna believe it. Open up their own shop. And they ass finna be hurting like me. Stay your ass out of it. If you do it, do that for learn, do it at home. Then you know a lot of people do have their own shop. They go right back and get a booth. They say, you failed. They're like, no, I went out there and learn. Yeah, I'm just finna go get my own shop. Go on out there, you'll be back. Because you can't make no money. I don't give a damn. The person that you make $2,000 a week, they ain't got shit to do with you. You getting booth rent. Somebody might float over to you, and you ain't got but 2 hands. Ain't but some hair you can do. These folks know, and I know what I'm talking about. A lot of these folks don't know I've done some of everything. I've done some of everything. I done already seen it. Been there, done it, and already been back around. Shit worthless. They ain't never taught us, none of these black companies, none of these black people trying to do no overseas business. They already trying to stay there right here. That's why we don't never go nowhere. because you only do business here. Listen, there's a whole nother economy outside the U.S. You know what hurt us though? We look, the S&P, the Dow Jones, that shit him. Asian people don't do so much investment on him. They're making money globally. They're making money with Africa. They got countries in Africa whose economy done dumped over 5 times. During this, listen, a economy already jumped up 5 times. This shit failed. Why y'all think they giving y'all PPPs and SOBs and all this other stuff? And SBA, why y'all think they get, because they failing. Man, I've been living for 53 years. There has never been a time these crackers ever gave us no money. They ain't never gave a damn about our businesses. When y'all ever know these folks giving out money? Do y'all know they getting out hundreds of thousands of dollars? Hundreds. Don't start paying for 2 years. Hundreds of thousands. Listen, don't even pay it back. When you ever know white folks do that? That show you how bad it is. That's when you know it's bad. It's worse than what y'all know. You got to get money floating out here because these people going to turn and they're going to flip on them, and they know they are. They're paying the people to keep from flipping because when all these people hit the street and they ain't got nowhere to stay, they're going straight to where they know the money at. I already know this. Listen, go ahead and be stupid. They ain't giving you nothing for free. They're doing business. They don't have enough of them over the other people. If these people ain't got no money, they're going to start taking. Your whole government for the unfold is going to turn. Even the people with money going to turn. They're going to you can't control these people. You out of here. And a whole nother system of government going to be reestablished. Democracy ain't new, niggas. Democracy was started by the Greeks. You ain't going to believe it. The Greeks were conquered. They were conquered. They were beaten. The Romans beaten them. That's why you got Trojan rubbers. You fake it. Why you think you got them Trojan rubbers? The Trojan horse. Hell, they all in your sex life. They everywhere. Y'all don't know. Y'all not practical. I'll go and let y'all go. Y'all not practical though. Y'all think I'm crazy? You live in a dream world. These crackers whipping y'all every which way, and you have no idea how you getting beat. These crackers ain't giving you no money. They're hurting. They're trying to fake it and look like they're killing them. China is beating their ass. China is killing. China has the #1 economy. Do you know these crackers ain't told y'all that yet? China has massacred their ass. Russia tell you, China is doing good. Russia feel like they superior to everybody. You know who they want to tell you? They saying, China is doing real good. China done walked into Africa. They putting in ports. They building their ass out. And these crackers used to have China. They used to have China. They used to have Africa. The Chinese done surpassed them. Go look on the TV and see if China hurt. China doing real good. Our ass hurt. We hurting and we starving and we broke. How y'all, we got money. They'll still show you people in food bank lines. It's not equal. This thing is it's an unleveling playing field. Mr. Yahuah just done gave us corn for a little space. Yeah. Hey, they don't realize, listen, right. Y'all don't know if people out here starving. Yeah, that's right. If people out here in food line, do y'all know if still people can't pay their mortgage and rent? Yahuah been tubed to us. Yes, and y'all people to drag y'all ass coming here, man, I'm getting rid of you. I'm telling you, keep dragging me, man, I'm gonna scratch it. We should be dead from coronavirus. We were still coming when these folks were shut down. They had the place nailed up. Their ass gonna pop out now like they been doing something. We've been coming. Yeah. We've been here. I'm like, hell, we were like, hell, don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Yeah. They were all masked up, shit bolted up, couldn't come. I'm on conference call with prison. Where you think we'll be able to come? What we gonna do? Is it safer? I'm on conference call with they tired ass. I'm gonna call them old tired ass preachers. And they gonna try to walk their old willy-nilly ass out now like they freed in Jesus. Shut your damn mouth. So an old tired ass white man did nothing for them. Shit been bolted up the whole time. They gonna walk, whoa, we saved, we been delivered. Couldn't even help with the common cold. We were pressing our way. Isn't that right? We were determined. Yes, sir. If he were all of him, we were gonna try him and see all of him. Yes, right. Yes, sir. What good he gonna do with us when a disease comes and he go fetch and run? We need somebody to stand superior on him. Man, took care of through the epidemic. We had to stay outside. We had to beg these people for nothing. He told once we're young, now I'm old, ain't never seen no Sadiq have to beg no bread. We had to beg these crackers for nothing. Y'all be drag ass, head tired, barely moving. Ought to been your ass in a grave. Ought to been mine too. Our ass should have been outside in them soup lines. That man kept us. Had folks on one choir rehearsal, all their ass came up with it. Man, we had folks come out, all of us didn't come up with it. We got hit then and we still stood and we made it. Man, had one choir rehearsal, had a whole choir, 50 folk caught it. Man, well, wiping people, whole families getting wiped out. One lady, she lost everybody in her family. She the only living person in her family. Man, still got her going. Kept our kids, kept her, had cancer and we beat it. Still stood, he kept us on the test of time. I remember CJ caught it. I said, boy, that thing raw. Already was sick, already fluid. Yahuah kept him. Ain't that right? Brought him right on back. Brought him, he knew too, he had to lose weight, was too big, couldn't come back that big. He said, I'm gonna bring you back, baby boy. He said, I can't bring you back that big. Smith will throw at you. He know me. Y'all know your kids, don't you? He know he'll too. I'm telling you, man, been tubed us. Man, I can tell you, remember your granddaughter caught it. He thought he might have caught it. He came out, he said, I think I got it. I said, fuck, I think I got it. I said, shit. All right, back up like that security guard out there. You better back up. Back up. I'm about to hit him with that taser. I'm like, you better back up. Man, damn near shut the mean down, didn't it? Buck, I think I got it, Buck. Yahuah kept it though, didn't it? But Roger, he ain't come up with it. We can laugh about it now. He been tubed us. Whole lot of him, man. How many of y'all wound up catching it? Didn't he keep her? Didn't he keep her? Remember Val called it, boy, she barely couldn't reach her thing. Called me. I called that damn hospital too. Don't get their ass up there. Now she put a mask on, she heard about it. I'll give you a chance to stop picking on the lip. She be mask on, mask on. You need to go with Jingo now. Hell, we gonna wear the mask next time. Hey, I should have been on Silent of the Lamb with that thing on. Look at that thing. What is that Silent of the Lamb, man? It do what now? You smell stuff. Might be coming from you. Sometimes folks don't realize, hey, that could be you. I don't smell nothing. Anybody else smell something? Sometimes folks be smelling, it could be their ass. Man, I tell you, that time they put that chicken out that car. Man, my little buddy got in that car, but he looked around, he got in that car. He said, man, what? He said, where that chicken? I said, listen, man, put that chicken outside. Said that chicken was stinking. He said, what? He said, dang that chicken. He said, man, that's your ass. He's gonna put that, we had to set the chicken behind the car. There was somebody that put it in there, man, put it out, the chicken was stinking. He said, man, that wrong, that chicken's your ass. Do that, fake us out. Man, I put a whole pan of chicken outside. Yeah, man, we just bought into it. He had been drinking, smoking anyway. He had smelled, he had got back in that car smelling with his ass. I'm trying to tell you, he said I had Silent of the Lamb, man. That shit just going back on my own nose. At the end of the day, y'all, we got to be right. Y'all hear me? I can't stress that enough. We got to be right. Every one of us in here living going to die. So that's why we here. Make sure we get that thing. Make sure we get understanding. Make sure we know what we need to do. I talk to y'all young people a lot. Y'all in a good place where y'all can save yourself a whole lot of headache. Go out there getting drunk, getting high, running around, mess your life up. Instead of getting in your mind, you can't focus your brain. If folks in here like that, look at mask on, mask on. You ain't doing that for no reason. Shit be messing with y'all. Got that in them streets. That's being honest. This is how many of y'all have damage from them streets? Look at all these. Look at these 4 hands. Look at them. We ain't lying. Man, we damaged good. Man, I got in them streets, shit. Man, I done messing around these folks. Now you get to playing around these folks will put some stuff in there. Hey, you smoking some shit, be that. Man, mess your head up. I met with folk, man, was snorting PCP. I damn near like to hit. I got influence. I was sitting in a circle of them, patting that shit. Folks always look. One he told, he said, man, y'all get. He told he gonna beat hell out of him. And Joe told him they pat that shit right around me like that. He was crazy as hell too. Listen, he told him he told him. He said, y'all get him beat hell out. They went right around me like that. Cause all of them were doing, I was right here in the circle. But that thing been a baraka to me. He let them all mess their mind up except for me. Man, Mr. Yahuah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, he'll keep them. I see them folks knock that shit, man, do all kind of crazy stuff. I've been somewhere messed up now, sitting in prison, messed all up. Talking I'm in love with some damn man. No, I ain't want to done that part. I've been messed up with that dope. Hell, I want a man for a mustache ass. Hell, I want a man. That's crazy as hell. They ain't even got enough dope to want no damn man. Not if you no man. Yahuah put a reflector, put a repellent on you to keep a nigga back. A man got a scent about him. You want that damn scent on your body. Man, walk you down. You smell like a man. Not, you know, oh yeah, no, it smell like a man been on you. Right. No one want to smell. You want to smell that perfume you put on, not gonna woman put it on your ass. I had to do that, try to get folks straight. Ain't that right? Teach y'all young boys, y'all saying, it's enough for y'all in here, for y'all young folks, it's enough. How many of y'all here like some of the little girls that's him? Oh yeah, they like them. They try to be caught. I like that. They trying to be shot. They ain't fooling me with that. I see them. And you like, you already seen somebody you like? Yeah, I know they're right. I know you like to tell them. Tell them you straight, ain't it? He know it. Know his daddy run him out of there. That's right. That's enough of y'all in here. A bunch of y'all in here. Y'all get married right here and keep the bond strong. It is enough of y'all in here. I see you looking around. Who you got? You got your eyes on somebody? Yeah, he got him. Like he do. Courtney, he got his eyes on somebody. He don't. Do you know anything about any of your other brother might be liking somebody? You don't know. Y'all know that means y'all got to pay Courtney. Now Courtney gonna tell me later on. But there's enough of y'all in here. Y'all can, Joseph, you got your eyes on anybody? You do. Look at them Boston boys. So they keep messing around. Y'all gonna kick the plug. Whoop, whoop. Y'all keep messing around. They look, I'm telling you, that's what y'all need to. Get them right around here. Then get y'all some clean ones right around here. Y'all know y'all found some good girls at the synagogue. Good clean girl too. Man, go to church, they be holed out. We try to get them and keep them. That's a bunch of y'all in here. Man, like y'all get married right here and keep these families and bond them on up and keep them growing strong. All these kids in here, bunch of these kids, y'all get married and do real good right here. Y'all ain't gotta go out there shopping around no track can trying to get something here. Hell, we gotta build it back up, get the rocks and beat it all up with hammer. Fix it, preacher, fix it like you said you would. Oh, Jesus song. Y'all, man, y'all shoot. We had to go get a couple of them out there we can fit. Now, what's his name? He got a nice young lady I talked with. She got plenty of sense. She got good response time. I be paying attention to people respond. You ask some questions. She got a good response time. She don't be sent there. I do that say. I be like, she a nut. Now, if I pick up people, she got real good response time. I saw that, real good response. She good. You quiet. You need somebody to talk. Got good response time. Hey! They gone. Somebody stuck their head in. Yeah, you need somebody here. Y'all will balance each other out. Y'all need somebody like Riley and no, y'all both sex fiends. That's the wrongest how to find somebody. You can't use, but that's good. Man, it's good. Y'all a happy couple. That's beautiful too. That's beautiful. They ain't saying nobody else ain't now. They ain't saying that. Don't be trying to do no extra shit. Don't be trying to go get no smoothies and run all down there. Oh, I ain't throwing at you, Shemel. No, I'm just saying, everybody married different. Everybody, like my wife, if I ask her to bring, she gonna come down, they gonna be flying. They gonna be shook up a little bit. They gonna be all right. But now she'll bring it, but she'll come. But, whoo, boy, you just gotta know what you wanna ask for them to do it. And how far you want them to go. Now she'll go get it. It's someone, but y'all know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to get y'all going. No, honestly, in everybody's relationship, I tell everybody to do this. Don't ever try to make nobody be like nobody else. That's right. Learn what fit. You gotta learn what fit in your relationship. Main thing is you harm each other and treat each other right. And people got to kind of know what they're doing. I want you to go do something. Because somebody, you mess around and mess your home up. Yep. Got to know what fit in your home, how your wife operates, know how your husband operates. That's what keep it married together. Because you married folk, you know kind of how that. I remember I ain't no walk down the street holding hands like that kind of shit there, swinging it, hit me in my pocket and shit, and knock me down water. I'm going to be pissed. All that hand swing, I'm laughing, shit, surrounding me. Bam, my water done shot back there. I'm going to be pissed. I'm like, that's why I don't be doing all that damn hand holding stuff. But everybody different. You got folk, they get along. My wife be like, I like that. Yeah, you do. I remember she right, I'm gonna hold the door, but I don't like hold the door and be like waiting for no hour and shit. No, I'm like, you open when you get here. I'm not finna stand and hold no door for no hour. That don't mean on my wife. That's just, I ain't finna be saying hold no damn door. You way out there in the park, I'm standing over here. You get it when you get there. I gotta keep on. I'm gonna go get the table. That is out there. I'm just, man, that's just, know what I'm saying? I don't do them shirts and shit like I'm hers, she with me, and I got to walk on a certain side so my arrow pointing her don't point at no nigga. I'm not buying. If they make them, somebody else can wear that. I ain't wearing that shit, man. I ain't done. Y'all say it couple do that though. Y'all not talking about getting them shirts. I'm with her. He with me got an arrow and shit. Man, then you got to stay on this side and shit. You want to be on this side and shit on the wrong side. So I ain't got time for all that. Everybody different though, you know what I'm saying? It's all what floats your boat make it work though. Y'all got what I'm saying? When you know what make yours work, that's what you stay with. Don't try to be doing don't try to do that new stuff now. Ain't that right? Don't be good, you'll mess it up. I seen a couple do that, let them do that. You know what I'm saying? It might not work for you. You may around and introduce that stuff now and mess yours up. Now, they supposed to have sex. You can do that. Damn, I thought I broke some glass. Hello? Even you do like they said with Jesus, even you drop by, even you don't stay that long. Ain't that right? Y'all better come on. They even pray that and drop by and say, even if you don't stay that long. Hello? Good, y'all be acting mighty bodacious. I be trying to put stuff together, man. Saying what your lip doing? Doing something else again? It just be going. Yeah, I be doing it. That's why I tell you, stop them damn drugs. Don't get in them street, man. Y'all got in them drugs. Y'all be doing that shit too, y'all. Y'all know how raw it is? Ain't that right? Y'all all right? Also, Martina, good to have you home. Good to see you. That's all right. He said, "Man, you brought an offering home. You brought to pay your time. Yeah. What made you sit by Ivan?" I said, "Ivan said, I wouldn't let him sit on this run. They're gonna pay his time." You know, y'all all right? Oh, me some money. He get to here, put him. I said, "These envelopes look mighty for me."